Hey guys, so when you think about Mexican food, do you think delicious and healthy, or do you think delicious and fattening? Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bruno and this is Hombre Fitness, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my nutrition, my diet, and the supplementation of what I'm going to be taking. So let's get started on that. So first of all, real quick, once again I want to mention IFBB Pro Bodybuilder Greg Doucette and another IFBB Pro Bodybuilder John Meadows. They're actually very much in tune to what you should be eating and what you shouldn't be eating. So once again, I'll leave that link in the description. I keep mentioning them because, Greg Doucette is actually the reason why I started this channel. He has a very no BS approach to nutrition. It's simple, calories in, calories out, and that's actually the truth. It really is calories in, calories out. So the first thing I want to address is, can you actually lose weight eating junk food? And if not junk food, maybe just like fast food. Let's say you're eating 2,000 calories worth of fast food a day, or 2,000 calories of uh, junk food a day, and your maintenance calories are like 2,500 calories. Are you going to lose weight? Yeah, you're going to lose weight. Are you going to do it healthy? And are you ultimately going to do it in a way that you're going to basically have a good body, or you're going to end up building good physique? No. You're going to lose weight, but you're not going to look good ultimately, because you're not actually putting in anything good into your body that your body can use to build a good physique. You're getting in a ton of fat and all the other stuff. And I mean, this is kind of obvious, but I do want to point that out, and it may be controversial. You may disagree with me. You may dislike this video just because I said that, but that is the truth, because it does come out to calories in, calories out. But it also matters what you're putting in there as far as the calories, and those calories need to be nutrient rich and full of what your body needs. So I'm going to go over that as well. So a lot of people know the expression, bodies are made in the kitchen, not the gym. Okay, some of you may know that. A lot of people don't know that, maybe the newbies, and that's very much the truth. And so to expand on that, the reason why I mentioned what I did about Mexican food in the very beginning of this video was because that's going to be my nutrition. It's going to be a little weird to say that, because you think Mexican food, you think they use lard to make tortillas, the flour tortillas, or you use, actual lard again to cook pork meat, which is carnitas, or you think about barbacoa, which is full of fat. And some people go for the fat specifically. And the list goes on. You got chorizo, you got all kinds of stuff, right? You got tamales, which people put, lard is everywhere in Mexican food. Now, I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't raised eating Mexican food with lard, and that's primarily what a lot of Mexican, Hispanic families in general, they like to consume as far as Mexican food. They put that in their beans, they put that in all types of foods, okay? So that's not the way I was actually raised to eat, and I'm kind of glad, because a lot of people get a taste for that and they can't eat it any other way. But if you're open to it, the way I eat my stuff and the way I've always been eating my stuff is actually rather healthy. So I'm going to be sharing those recipes in the next few videos. All right, so just an example of what I've been eating this week. I've actually recorded my little journal here just for the sake of sharing it with you guys. You can see I'm actually kind of tracking it. And I'm going to get into how much you should be tracking it, or whether you actually want to track it to the extent that I am. So in this journal, I actually have my calories and my protein. And I'm going to actually get into the macronutrients a little later on, and how I specifically go about tracking it, what I track and what I don't track. All right, so let me actually just share a few meals that I've actually eaten. So let's say Monday, I ate potato and eggs. It's actually a rather common thing, and a lot of people eat that, potato and egg tacos, bacon and egg tacos, bean and cheese tacos. But for Monday, I went with potato and egg. Add a little bit of ketchup. It's a sugar-free ketchup, so it was low calorie. And I ate one tortilla with a flour tortilla. Yeah, that's right, a flour tortilla. But this tortilla wasn't made with any kind of shortening. It was a tortilla that I actually got from the grocery store that makes them kind of fresh there. And I know they don't use lard, they use butter. But I track that. I make sure that I don't go crazy. It was just one tortilla. I had a protein shake as my second meal with a protein bar. My next meal, I actually ate a chicken burrito, and it was actually a very simple burrito. It was just a wrap and I'll show you what kind of wrap that was, with chicken and beef, and that was good. Sometimes I use an actual larger tortilla, and sometimes I use a wrap. Sometimes it matters whether it's a tortilla, and sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on how many calories I'm at. So my fourth meal and my last meal that day was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I used a whole wheat bread with PB Fit powder, which I mixed with water to make my own peanut butter. It's a better alternative, and sugar-free strawberry preservatives. All right, so that was Monday. Tuesday, I ate. Actually, I want to share this one because this is important. I actually had a bad breakfast on Tuesday because I woke up late. I messed up. On Monday, I was editing my first video, which is the introduction. It was a learning curve, so I slept late and I woke up late. So I ate a bad breakfast. I ate some crap from the store with that complete cookie, that Lenny and Larry's complete cookie, which is absolute crap. That total up came out to be like 1,000 calories in that. That was bad. But I made sure that the rest of my meals were good. Okay, I slipped, but I got back on it, and that's the whole point. So my next meal was a burrito. I used a wrap on that one, which is lower calorie, higher in protein, and made it with chicken and rice and beans. Third one was a protein shake, and that's all I ate. I had 3 meals that day because I messed up. Today, so far where I'm at, I ate beans and eggs, and I had a fat-free cheese, and I made that into a little burrito in the morning with a wrap. I like burritos. The second meal was Subway. I actually had lunch. I had the flatbread with chicken breast, which is going to be the rotisserie chicken. Not the greatest meal ever. I was able to get in 680 calories and 56 grams of protein overall. All right, so that's just a breakdown of what I've been eating for the past 2 days. All right, let's talk about supplementation real quick. All right, so first thing I take, L-arginine. I take this in conjunction with a few other ones, what I'm going to explain right now. But it's basically for vascular function. You kind of see it in a lot of the nitric oxide supplements. And honestly, the NO2 supplements, any of those, I'm kind of a non-responder to that. But I find that this actually works by itself when I pair it up with some other stuff that I use. I'm going to show you what that is. Second one I take is ZMA. It just helps me with sleep a little more. Next one I take is omega-3s. I'm kind of low on this one, but I take 2 a day. It's 2,000 milligrams. I just take these for basically getting my omega-3s. So those Joseph's lavish breads that I mentioned has about 400 milligrams per actual wrap that I use, and I pair it up with this, so that's like 2,400 milligrams of omega-3s. It's pretty good. The next one I take is macaroot. This one I take just for overall energy. It's good to throw it in there when you drink your protein shake, and yeah, pretty simple. So next one is glucosamine. I actually take this one. It has plus vitamin D3. It actually does help. I take 2 of these a day, and it actually helps because I actually have a shoulder injury and I feel it when I bench press, and this actually helps subside that. All right, so the last one that I take is CoQ10. This is basically for heart health. Nothing crazy. This is 100 milligrams. I take 1 of these a day, and I actually got this one at Walmart. All right, so those are my supplements. Pretty easy. Aside from protein shakes, that's basically what I drink. I do plan on taking creatine in the future, just not right now, just because I don't want to retain any additional water weight, which may throw off how I weigh myself at the end of the week. So I weigh myself twice a week, and I weigh myself on Sunday and again on Thursday. I do Sunday at the end of the week so I can know where I'm at and where I'm starting for the next week. And then I do Thursday so I can know whether or not to adjust my calories, whether I'm eating too much, eating too little, losing too much weight, gaining too much weight, whatever that may be. It's just good for any adjustments I got to do. All right, so the last few things that I want to cover are different diets that are available, such as like Atkins diet and low carb diets in general, and even the keto diet, which kind of utilizes more fat intake. And there's a reason for that, and I've actually tried the keto diet. It works really well. Problem is, well, I can't say it's a problem really, but it's just something that comes into a personal preference, and that is when I do keto, I lose weight pretty quickly if I don't keep my calorie intake up. So that's a good thing. because I don't notice any muscle loss. But what I do notice, I look very flat. And the reason for that is because I'm not intaking any carbohydrates. Those carbohydrates form glycogen. That makes you look a little more pumped up whenever you're working out. And it's good for energy as well. So I didn't like that. That was just a personal preference. I would have continued it if I didn't have an issue with that. But since that was sort of an issue for me, that's why I stopped it. Now there are other fad diets. I haven't tried them all. I just know I've tried a few, and this is something that I can stick to long term because this is the food that I've always eaten. I just make them in a healthier way. All right, so this closes out this video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Bye.